Hey guys, it's Jen here and Katie with the Big Tex team, and we're behind the scenes here at the Big Tex Choice Awards. We have one of the best jobs, do we not?
We do. We get to see all the food in action.
So this is, we have a lot of exciting days at the fair. This is probably one. Not only do we like and enjoy it because we get to taste all this food, but it is really fun and cool to see the spirit of competition that happens between the concessionaires here at the fair. And let me tell you, they stepped up their game this year.
Oh yeah, I don't think they can get creative every single year, but somehow they do.
Yeah, every year you're like, oh, this is amazing, this is amazing. And this year I feel like they amped it up even more. We have 10 finalists that you guys are going to see the judging on today. We have an amazing panel of celebrity judges that'll be introduced here in a minute. But the 10 finalists, 5 sweet, 5 savory, are probably some of the best that I've tasted since I've been here in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
It's really incredible. Again, not only do we have these great food, but our friends at Carbach, who are partnering with us, have paired a unique beer with each of the foods. So you're going to find that on our website. We'll also showcase that during the live feed of what the pairings are. And while you're here at the fair, you'll be able to taste that too. So, there's a really interesting science between pairing beer with food, and they've done a really great thing. We even have a drink that they paired something with. So you can make this year, you can actually almost make a shandy out of one of the drinks. So it's really fun. So be sure to check that out. You'll see it on the live. It'll be in the lower thirds, but it'll also be on our website, and you can see what those pairings are, and then you'll be able to see it in signage and stuff here on the grounds. So things that you should know. So this year, we're going to change up how we're doing our lives a little bit, which is really fun. So this is one of the first lives that we're doing as we lead into the fair. We will have many more to show you the behind the scenes because there's a lot of really cool things that are going to be at the fair this year. Not only have we amped up the food, but let me tell you, the new attractions this year are, over the top and giant, right?
Yeah, and
literally giant with the dinosaur display. There is going to be a dinosaur on display around the lagoon this year that is taller than Big Tex. You heard me, taller than Big Tex. That is really incredible. We have new shows, new attractions. The main stage, the Chevrolet main stage, is going to look all new this year. It is going to be something special, and you guys are right. So each day at the fair, for the 24 days of the fair, Katie and I will come to you at a different location on the fairgrounds. Every day at 11, we'll be there. We're going to show you something you may not have seen, a little behind the scenes, maybe. But also, we're going to have our tip of the day, which is going to be always going to be good. It may save you money, it may save you time, it just may be something really different. And not only that, we are going to give away something every day of the fair. So tell people how they're going to win those items.
So it'll be like a flash giveaway. You have 24 hours to enter. You'll see the rules in the description, but basically every single day you have an opportunity to win something out here.
It may be State Fair merchandise. It may be something from one of our sponsors or our friends. You don't know. It'll be something, but it'll be something we're able to mail you. So don't forget to watch every day, 11 a.m. During the fair, and then we'll have several things going into the fair. We don't want to hold up any longer because we know you guys want to go see the judging, and we'll go out front to see that and see the introductions. But don't forget, you can always buy your tickets at bigtex.com. If you have not signed up for our newsletter, sign up because that's how you get some great deals on tickets, promo codes and things like that. We have our premium 4-packs and 2-packs, and there's some great deals on those that saves you guys some money. And this year, again, be sure to watch our newsletter because we have $10 tickets to the first Tuesday and Thursday of the fair this year that you can unlock online. And you're going to want to be here for that first week because there's some great mans on the main stage. There's some great different activities that are going to go on only that first week of the fair. So
$10, you can't really beat that.
That's such a bargain. So we're going to throw it back up to the front so you guys can see the judging. The whole thing will take about 45, maybe a little longer, depending on how chatty the judges are. You're going to see all those pairings from our friends at Carbach, and you can find all the information about the Big Tex Choice finalists online or on any of our social channels. We look forward to seeing you guys at the fair. We open September 29th.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Good. Give me y'all's best howdy, folks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy, folks. Love it. Love it. We are a little more than a month away from this year's State Fair of Texas. Can y'all believe it? I can't wait. Well, thank y'all for your patience. We had to get somebody into the back, and we are all set and ready to go. So what do y'all say we get this underway? All right. Well, welcome to the 19th annual Big Tex Choice Awards Fair Food Competition. I am Carissa Condianis, your MC for today, as well as Senior Vice President of Public Relations for the State Fair of Texas. To all of our returning guests and friends in the media, welcome back. It sure is great to see all of you each year, and we thank you for y'all's support of the Big Tex Choice Awards. When we started this back in 2005, it's hard to believe what it could have grown into today, but media was a big part of helping us kick this off, and so this event is for y'all. And for all of our folks who are new at joining us today, welcome. We're going to have a lot of fun today, and you're going to get to learn what the top new foods at the fair are going to be this year. We're back here in the Briscoe Carpenter Livestock Center in Fair Park. Fair Park has been home to the State Fair of Texas for 137 years, right? Today's event is not open to the general public, so we are coming to many of you virtually this year, whether it is through your favorite local media outlet or one of the fair's social media channels. Be sure to follow along at State Fair of TX and tag us if y'all post anything today. Thank you for tuning in and supporting the State Fair of Texas. We are, as I mentioned, a little more than a month away from opening day of our largest fundraiser of the year and one of the largest events in the world, the annual State Fair of Texas event. Your support of the fair helped us contribute more than $18.5 million in philanthropic and Fair Park giving in 2022. That deserves a round of applause. $18.5 million. So thank y'all. Thank you for helping us make a difference in our community. Each year, our State Fair of Texas concessionaires prepare their most delicious and innovative dishes for a chance to become a finalist in the Big Tex Choice Awards Fair Food Competition. Everyone always says it's an honor to be nominated, but for this competition, being in the finals is already winning. And it is a victory for these concessionaires. Of course, being named a winner today would be the fried icing on top. The Big Tex Choice Awards is truly Texas's most unique food competition. Last year's contest delivered some of the most memorable and tasty dishes to date. Who could forget last year's winners? The Nevins Fried Charcuterie Board, the winner for Best Taste Savory, Chris and Nicole's Peanut Butter Paradise, the winner for Best Taste Sweet, and the Garza family's Cha-Cha Chata, the winner for Most Creative. This year, the State Fair of Texas received an impressive 57 entries in the competition from 37 of our State Fair concessionaires. After much deliberation from the first round of judging, 36 entries qualified for the semifinals. A State Fair panel conducted a blind taste test and evaluated each entry on 4 fair food elements: uniqueness, creativity, presentation, and taste. After a fulfilling 3 days, the task of eating and scoring all 36 of these delectable entries, our judges refined the competition to the top 10 tasty dishes our celebrity panel of judges will taste today. We'll be giving out 3 trophies again today: Best Taste Savory, Best Taste Sweet, and Most Creative. All top 10 of our finalists will be featured on this year's food finalist map, which can be found in the visitors' guides on the fairgrounds, in our information booths, or online at bigtex.com. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. Please help me welcome our first celebrity judge to the stage. First up for our celebrity judges this year is local radio legend, Norm Hitchkus.
Yeah.
Drivers all over North Texas have heard this Texas legend's voice for more than 50 years. Norm Hitchkus recently retired after an incredibly successful career in radio. Norm has received almost every possible recognition from the Texas Radio Broadcasters Hall of Fame, the Dallas All Sports Association, and the Texas Baseball Hall of Fame. But he also gives back. He hosts a yearly Normathon, a day-long broadcast that raises money for the homeless in the DFW area, raising more than $9 million. That's inspiring, Norm. Thank you. Norm lives in Little Elm with his beautiful photographer wife, Mary, 2 dogs named Coco and Hazel, and Apple, the vampire cat. Thanks for being here, Norm.
Thank you.
Next up on the celebrity judging panel are and Teresa, or Zach and T, as they're known on social media. Please come on out. PB&J, baseball, and hot dogs, Zach and T. 3 pairings that just go great together. Zach and T are content creators based out of Dallas that enjoy sharing their love of food, basketball, and fitness. This dynamic duo brings fans along on their food journeys, both locally and across the country, on how to maintain an active lifestyle while eating tasty foods like the ones you'll see today. They have gained an audience of more than 4 million followers across their respective social media channels. Welcome, Zach and T. We're happy to have you here. All right, next up, please help me welcome Chef Richard Chamberlain of Chamberlain Steak and Chop House. Richard Chamberlain created Chamberlain Steak and Chop House in 1993. His restaurant was given numerous awards, with his specialty of the house, prime steak, getting rave reviews. When he's not leading award-winning restaurants, he is being honored for his charity involvement. Awarded the Restaurant Neighbor Award by the National Restaurant Association in 2006, Richard currently serves on the board of the Dallas chapter of the American Heart Association. His favorite things include welcoming guests to his restaurants, volunteer work, travel, and spending time with his wife, Lisa, daughter, Victoria, son, Stephen, and grandson, Hudson. It's wonderful to see you, Chef. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Great to be here.
The next celebrity judge we have with us today is Sumaira Saeed. She is a baker who many of you might have seen on baking shows around the world, and a content creator, Sumaira the Baker. If you're an avid watcher of baking TV shows, you can't miss Sumaira Saeed. She has been featured on various programs like MasterChef UK, Holiday Baking Championship, and Bake It Till You Make It. She is a self-taught baker that learned from all possible places. Pinterest. Her social media channels also feature a series of baked goods based on a variety of popular fantasy series. Sumaira resides in Dallas, but grew up in an Indian Pakistani household in England. When she makes desserts, she likes to use ingredients reminiscent of home: saffron, pistachio, fennel seeds, and the like. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your time today. Our next celebrity judge is no stranger to this stage. Returning this year is Brad Batson of Karbach Brewing Company, the sponsor of the Big Tex Choice Awards. Brad, come on out. Brad, a Dallas, Texas resident, is one of the co-founders of Karbach Brewing Company. Brad was a part of the group that launched Karbach back in 2011 and has been a pivotal contributor to its ascension to the second largest brewery in Texas. Prior to founding Karbach, Brad led a beer import-export company named Bellicus, standing for Belgium, United Kingdom, United States, where thanks to his hard work and contribution to the Belgian beer industry, he received the, I'm gonna need your help with this one, Brad, the Rijkschap van de...
I didn't know that was part of my bio, but you could just say that. I'm knighted in the Belgian Beer Federation. Basically.
There you go. Knighted in the Belgian Beer Federation. Thank you for that, Brad. All right. Next up, help me welcome Jazzy Radio Chica of Radio 1 Dallas. Jazzy is currently the Community Affairs Director and on-air personality at Radio 1 Dallas. Outside of She Represents, a segment highlighting women in DFW, the Community Calendar program allows Jazzy to interview various community leaders regarding informative topics, including education, health, domestic violence, the arts, and community events. Jazzy is a social media influencer with more than 100,000 Instagram followers, a contributor on NBC5's The Rundown, a 2021 National Association of Broadcasting Crystal Award winner, a Matt Award honoree, and has been featured in various magazines and commercials for her support of community events. Currently, Jazzy serves on the board of Young Leadership Professionals for the Dallas United Negro College Fund and serves as the community chair for the Dallas-Fort Worth Association of Black Journalists. And on top of all this, we are thankful to have had her MC the fair's Next Fest Student Conference with us last year. Thank you for being here, Jazzy. We appreciate all you do. And last, but certainly not least, wrapping up our celebrity judges for this year is Mark Followell of the Dallas Mavericks. Come on out, Mark. Mark has more than 24 years of experience as a sports announcer. Mark has been the play-by-play announcer for iconic teams like FC Dallas for 11 years and for the Dallas Mavericks for 18 years. This Dallas, Texas native has quite the award shelf with 5 Lone Star Emmys for his work and was selected in 2018 as the National Sports Media Association's Texas Sportscaster of the Year. We're honored to have you here with us today, Mark. All right, give it up for all of our judges today. We're so thankful to have you here. Without further ado, let's get the judging underway.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Our judges will first, and I remind y'all, please interact, talk, whatever you want to do. This is going to be a fun day.
Right.
Our judges will first taste and score each of our 5 savory items. Then they will taste and score each of our 5 sweet items until we've made it through all 10 of these delicious Texas treats. The scores will be tabulated, and then we will announce the winners. We've waited another year for this, y'all, so let's not waste any more time. I hope our first concessionaire is ready. Good. First item up in our savory category is deep fried cheesy crab tater bites by Isaac Russo. Our incredible concessions team, Melanie and Callie, are going to be bringing out the foods for y'all to try. And while they do that, please help me welcome Isaac to the stage to receive his finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little about his food.
Hey.
Yay.
This delicious dish starts with a blend of minced crab meat, shredded potatoes, cheese, and spices that are formed into tater bites. As they go in the fryer, they become golden brown, and you can smell the seasonings coming together with the crab meat. A cheesy Cajun sauce is simultaneously made, which starts off with the Holy Trinity: onions, bell peppers, and celery. These ingredients are sauteed perfectly with melty American cheese and a secret Cajun spice mix. As it all comes together, crawfish are added to enhance the flavor experience. These delicious golden tater bites are then ladled with rich, silky, cheesy crawfish sauce on top, making sure each bite is topped with Cajun gold. Congratulations again, Isaac. You can head backstage and we'll see you later.
Right. Okay.
All right, guys. What are we thinking so far? First one to...
Is there any etiquette on waiting to eat until it all gets passed
No.
around to us, or do I need nothing like that, right?
There's no etiquette here.
I'll say, having grown up on the Texas coast, I ate a lot of crab meat, had a lot of crawfish boils, and so I'm really excited about this one. And I'll just say, I like the browning. first of all, the smell. I don't know if the
Yeah, it's amazing.
other judges picked up on the smell, but it's there's definitely those Cajun influences, and definitely kind of a crab cake smell.
Right?
It's that almost like a that beautiful Old Bay seasoning that we even us in our restaurant put in our crab cakes. But looks beautiful.
I didn't know what a tater was until I moved to here, to the
Yeah.
United States. So
They don't have taters over in the UK?
No, I was like, what's taters? Precious.
Yeah, chips.
Only nerds are going to get that. Yeah. Chips are something else, though. It's
Right.
mixed up here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you call them. Okay, let's not
Yeah,
start that conversation right now, guys.
You know, I agree with Richard, by the way. I did notice the smell as soon as they were set down. And of course, I think Baltimore, is very famous for their crab cakes, but Baltimore's got nothing on what's going on over here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, with
Fighting
all due
words
respect
right
to
there. I like
Baltimore.
it. I like it.
Is it possible to get a doggy bag?
For you, Norm, anything. Yes.
Yeah, I like the cheesiness of that. It's really nice.
Mm.
I do like cheese.
Yeah. Zach and T, what do y'all think?
I know it's good because Norma already ate half of it.
Slow down there. We got more.
No, I think
Yeah,
it's
and
really
It
There we
has
go.
a really good crunch to it as well.
Mhm.
It smells really good, and the presentation is gorgeous.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Zach, what do you think?
I think good. I think the sauce adds a lot of flavor to it. I will say I'll be the one to start it off. I wish it was a little bit crispier though. I
Okay.
will say that.
I agree. I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it's very good though. Very good.
Good. Good. Wonderful.
I like the fact that they came back with a little topping also with the crawfish. So
Mm.
I think having the crab meat inside, and then does it taste like there's a little potato inside? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Shredded potato. To be fair, the flavor is more in the sauce than the
Yeah.
topped tater.
Oh, that would be the top.
Itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
potato. So the potato they actually have a really nice texture of the potato. I was expecting more of a kind of that granular tot taste, but this is more like almost like a pureed potato that's formed in there. Very good. Really great.
Great. Brad, what what Carbach beer do you feel would, really pair well with this?
The team has put together a Love Street with this, which I think makes total sense. The effervescence of our blonde beer, I think, plays very, very nicely with the brown crispiness of the tater tot. And then Love Street does have a little bit of malt backbone, so I think that really works out with the cheesiness as well. So it's tasting great.
Where are the beers then?
Right in front of you.
As if by magic.
It was. Yes, yes. Fair magic. It's what we do here. All right. Well, any other comments on this food item? If y'all are, mark your scores and we'll get ready to bring out the next one. Only 9 more to go, y'all. All right. Okay. Well, our second finalist in the savory category is Deep Fried Pho by Michelle Lee. Mhm. Please help me welcome Michelle to the stage to receive her finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little more about her food. And our concessions team is going to be bringing it out here momentarily. Hopefully.
It had to deep fry for an extra few seconds.
It
That's
does.
where it is, yeah.
It's all about, preparation is key. A live event, you never know what time you're going to be called. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey.
Deep Fried Pho by Michelle Lee.
Right, we're not waiting on you.
Bringing a southern flair to this popular traditional Vietnamese comfort food that is both rich and savory. Deep fried pho is handcrafted, rolled up, and then deep fried Texas style. This unique combination creates a perfect balance between flavorful and refreshing. With every bite, you get our harmonious and succulent mouthful of noodles, slices of beef, fresh herbs, bean sprouts, and a taste of aromatic pho broth that has been slowly simmered for hours. To tie this experience together, it is served with a side of pho broth for dipping, lime, jalapenos, cilantro, hoisin sauce, and sriracha for a spicy, fiery kick. Congratulations, Michelle. You can head backstage and we'll see you again a little later.
Right, so good.
This looks so
Thank
good.
you. Thank you for telling us we don't have to eat all of them.
This is massive. I
Right?
can get my chops around it. Hang on. This
I
is
don't know
really
about y'all,
big.
if y'all can smell this. It smells amazing up here right now.
I'm wearing the wrong color for this. I'm wearing white. Okay. We're doing it. All right. This looks amazing.
For the adventurous people, there are jalapenos at the bottom of there too. I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Yeah, there's some
I will.
lime. There's some lime down here too. I think you might squeeze a little bit on there.
Sriracha, if you want another kick.
I absolutely love the presentation.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
I don't know what's happening in my mouth, but it's amazing. Oh,
Mm.
it's so good.
Norm, what do you think? Ask him with a mouthful of food.
Really good.
Okay, the outside is really crispy.
Mhm.
I wish y'all could taste this. I really do.
Yeah.
It is really.
If I throw it, I'm just kidding.
I know our family, it's a family tradition of ours to eat. Now, is it pronounced pho? Is that it? I always get that wrong. Is it pho?
Pho.
I mean, most people say pho,
Mhm.
but is it? I think it's pho. But anyway, you know, the combination of noodles and I know the broth is cooked for like at least a day. Traditional pho broth is cooked all day long with meat and bones and lots of Vietnamese seasoning. I actually got to make it one time with a Vietnamese friend, and it was an all-day process. But I have a real passion for it, and the flavors. What's amazing is to take a soup, wrap it, and fry it, and it tastes like a soup again. I mean, it is really good.
I'm going to get full.
I'm kind of afraid of this jalapeno, though.
Please tell them don't
Eat
pick
it.
up my plate.
I just did. Come on.
Is it
Do
spicy?
it. Do it.
Avoid the
slice.
seeds. Avoid
The
the
whole
seeds.
slice.
You'll be good.
No,
Richard, the
I'm
whole
It'll make for
slice.
great TV, Richard. You're good.
I can say the
I'm not
jalapeno
doing the
has a
Like the tiniest piece.
somewhat higher than moderate kick. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's definitely got it's got some punch to it.
Look at this.
It's real fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go in with
I'm
this
gonna
sriracha.
drink this broth.
I love everything
Go on.
about this.
Yeah, amazing.
Good.
It's
Zach, what do you think?
delicious.
I like it a lot. I think it's also the presentation is
broth.
nice, and then with
Try
the
the broth.
condiments on the side, it gives options for everything. So
That's great.
Pretty
yeah.
solid.
And that pho, the little side of, I mean, you could drink it.
I'm doing shots of this.
That's a family
That's the
recipe.
kind of party you're going to be coming to at my house.
Sure.
Shots. Did I just make something?
This is a wonderful type of burrito.
Burrito, isn't it, Norm?
This is burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Wow. Deep
This
fried
thing
puff
is
burrito.
good.
It's so good.
I love it's
I'm
like
about to-
building their excitement towards
I
it.
am
You know, it's
so
getting
sorry. I'm
greater
like,
and greater.
I'm gonna start dancing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold on to this one for another.
Yeah.
You better-
That
I
is
might
true.
eat
Y'all are
this
welcome if
for
you want to keep
later.
something. When they come by to pick it up, just
Yeah.
tell them, hit their hand.
Yeah,
It's
skip
okay.
me.
We get it. We get it.
Yeah, no one take this away. I'll have to fight them for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it
This
to
is
go.
so good. Yeah.
You know, really, from a creativity standpoint, this is off the charts. I mean, I would have never thought to roll noodles,
Soup?
Yeah.
meat,
Soup? Yeah.
and
I'm changing my notes.
dip it into sauce. Great.
Raise your hand if you've never had pho before this moment. Your life has been changed.
Introduce me.
Mhm.
This is good.
Yeah.
Show me something else because I love this. This is
Good.
good.
Everyone chugged their broth. I did.
Mhm.
Chin chin down the hatchet.
Let me taste it. I'm gonna try it.
It's so good.
Wonderful.
It's healing.
All right. Are we good for the, are
That's
we ready
good.
for the next item? Okay. We are up.
Don't touch
Let's
that
see.
one.
Up next, while y'all finish those, the team will come out and help with anything. But up next in the savory category is Loaded Fries Pizza by Tom Grace. Please help me welcome Tom to the stage to receive his finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little bit more about his food. Daily fresh-made pizza dough is classically hand-tossed and stretched onto a giant 16-inch pizza screen. After ladling on a healthy Texas-sized amount of Texas's favorite condiment, house-made buttermilk ranch dressing, the pie is covered with a layer of freshly shredded mozzarella. Then a pile of yummy, crunchy, salted French fries is added. And in comes a smothering blanket of cheddar cheese. Finally, as if that wasn't enough, nothing tops off cheddar fries better than a ton of crunchy chopped bacon. Then this bakes and comes out your loaded fries on a pizza, topped with some fresh chopped chives. So you can dive into this tangy, cheesy, crunchy, satisfying, one-of-a-kind pizza pie. Congratulations, Tom. You can head backstage now and we'll invite you back out later. Pizza, pizza.
I stopped. This was in front. No idea what's on it now. So.
It's loaded fries on a pizza. You know.
This actually reminds me of New Zealand, where French fries are served with pizza.
What?
Yeah, really. French fries are served with
Look at this
pizza. A
one.
lot of places in New Zealand.
Really?
This looks like it's gonna give me about 3 pounds on the hip area.
That's what's great about when you come out and have something at the fair. A, it's shareable. B, we have 277 acres where you can walk it off until you want to get your next food. You know.
I don't know what's going on with you using like knife and fork over here.
Very proper.
You know, literally the weight of this is scary.
Yeah.
It is so heavy.
You're gonna need a strong paper plate
Oh
for
my
that
gosh.
one.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
All right.
And this is a serving size, by the way, y'all. This
What?
is the this you will get 2 slices of large loaded fries pizza at the fair.
A monster.
That's why it's shareable. It's shareable.
This is another Texan thing. This buttermilk ranch. Ranch. Is that
Ranch.
what you say? Ranch.
Mhm.
Did I say that right?
There you go. You got it.
All right.
I want
here
to.
we
You
go.
need to say y'all though.
Is it possible to get this with
I almost
DoorDash?
said it.
Yes, is it possible to get these to our house with DoorDash?
Ooh. We'll have to look into that.
This is very unique. I'm kind of confused.
Your
This
man,
is, this is a
can't sort it
unique
out.
taste here, and it's really good, but I can't quite. I'm gonna eat some
Is
more.
it because it's 2 drunk foods put into one? Is that what it is?
It's very possible.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you
Brand new.
yeah. Smush it together.
Yeah, it's like a baked potato pizza thing at the same time.
As he's gently eating with a fork.
Yes.
You know what's especially good about this? Have you all experienced getting a pizza delivered to your house or brought to you in a restaurant, and there's not enough cheese on it? Yeah, that's not the problem here.
Not the problem.
Yeah. Wait, is there ranch on the base?
Yes.
Oh.
I believe that's the sauce of
It
the
is
pizza,
sauce.
right?
That's the
Buttermilk ranch
sauce.
dressing.
The ranch.
I think the French fry bacon combination, that taste combination is, I'm not gonna lie, like this one was keeping me up at night last night about like, what is this pizza gonna be all about? And
Were you
the
drunk?
French fry bacon combo is incredible.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And
Good.
the green onions, it helps it. It brings that flavor out. It's so good.
Yeah. Little refreshing touch.
You know, I'm envisioning myself walking around the state fair eating this, and I think there's only one thing that would make it better.
Someone to carry it for you?
A Carbach beer.
To carry all that I just bought. Actually, a beer would be really good with this. And I was wondering, we have some beer up here. Is this for consumption?
It
Are you
is.
trying to set me up or something? Richard? That's
Help
like a
yourself. Help
soft-
yourself.
I'm just saying this.
softball.
That's right.
Richard, you can have mine.
This
It
is
might be a bit
basic.
sloshed afterwards, but I'll carry you home. Don't worry.
I mean, this is like,
In a weird way.
I'm into pairings. This is like the perfect pairing right here.
Mhm.
I will say this. Toppings are great. I am a thin crust kind of girl. I'm a New York style for pizza. So the crust is a little bit thick for my liking, but I do like the toppings on it. And who doesn't love loaded fries with bacon?
That's a good point. Zach and T, what do y'all think?
I'm gonna go away from the taste real quick. I think visually, this will make people come to the fair.
Yeah.
I think on social media, if people were to see this, they're putting this on their list of things to do. So
That's some big words from big content creators, because that's what y'all that's what y'all do, is you want to make things look good on camera, and so that's really great feedback.
Anybody not eating their other slice,
Oh
please
my
pass
God,
it
no.
down, please.
Pass it down.
Give me a $5 and I'll give you it.
Well, I was thinking as well. I have a daughter; she's 5, and for some people, they don't have a lot of money. So when you purchase food, this is a lot of food, and it could go around for many people in the family.
Exactly.
And I think that this would be good. I was just telling Mark, I'm like, that's what I just said. This would be good for social media. It tastes good, and it's a lot for the money. So I think that's really good.
That's a really good point. Really good point.
This should be good with the Mavericks game, wouldn't it, Mark?
It definitely would be good at a Maverick game. And by the way, I didn't have anything else to add. I've always wanted to make this joke. Hold my beer. I guess I need to refine that joke a little bit before I make it the next time.
Try again. We have more opportunities. Keep practicing. More opportunities here today.
I'm going to have more beer today. I'm going to have more.
I believe in you, Mark.
Beer
I
today,
believe in
so.
you. You can do it.
Yeah, timing's everything on that.
All right. Well, I hope y'all aren't full yet, because we're not done.
Okay.
So Taylor, are we good with the next one? All right. Our concessions team is going to bring out your next food item now. And next up from the savory category is the Oxalent Soul Roll by Kirsten and Sean Thorns. Please help me welcome Kirsten and Sean to the stage to receive their finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little more about their food. Here they come. So, telling y'all some more about their food. Savory beef oxtails are slowly simmered for hours until rendered tender, juicy, and full of flavor. Then, tasty chunks of potatoes are added to savory smoked Gouda and mozzarella, paired with rich butter, celery, bell peppers, and sweet onions. This hearty beef mixture, I'm already hearing this up here. This hearty beef mixture is rolled into a light and flaky, crispy spring roll and then deep fried. Served with a piping hot, crispy, and tender Southern hush puppy and a garlic chili sauce. Come take a bite of this classic Southern staple with a twist. Congratulations to the Thorne family. Y'all may head backstage and we'll see you again shortly. Thank you. All right, we're here.
I'm really embarrassed here being a chef, but I got distracted by all this good stuff. Would you mind saying the script one more time?
Mind it all. Yeah. All right, so it's a beef oxtail, slowly simmered until rendered tender, juicy, and full of flavor. Tasty chunks of potatoes are added to savory smoked Gouda and mozzarella, paired with rich butter, celery, bell peppers, and sweet onions. This hearty beef mixture is rolled into a light and flaky, crispy spring roll and then deep fried. Served with piping hot, crispy and tender Southern hush puppies and a garlic chili sauce.
Oh, this looks like the chili sauce.
Thank you. Could you repeat that one more?
Of course,
No,
yes. Ready? Everybody?
You smell that chili sauce?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm smelling the oxtail in there, and I love braised oxtail like this. This has a beautiful, rich beef smell.
Yeah.
Zach and T,
What
what are
he
y'all
said.
thinking? I'm seeing some faces.
I love the oxtail, and it's cheesy, and I love Gouda cheese as well. I do wish it was a little bit more oxtail because I love it so much. But solid.
Good.
I feel like, unless my part's missing it, maybe it needed a crunch element or something. I don't know, like a.
They said there's potatoes in here.
Celery, bell peppers.
I mean, this is all.
Onions.
This is all meat.
Wow.
It's Texas, after all.
Oh, I know about that.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Good.
I didn't have like a lot of expectations for this because I've only had oxtail soup just a couple of times, so I wasn't sure what to expect. But this is blowing away any expectation that I did have. Just how incredible it is.
great.
Yeah, it's really good. I like the crispy wrapping that they used. I don't know if it's wonton. Don't judge me, but I do like it. It makes it light, and I do like the oxtail that's inside of it. So it is good to me as well.
Don't judge the judge.
That's right. That's right. No judgment here. No judgment here. I will tell y'all, so the Thorns family are they're graduates of our Big Tex Business Masterclass. So for those that aren't aware of that, so the fair is a nonprofit. I mentioned earlier the 18.5 million that we gave away in 2022.
Wow.
Part of that is our community initiatives that we have year round. Big Tex Business Masterclass is one of them. It's where we support small businesses that are wanting to become a vendor at fairs around the nation and ultimately at the State Fair of Texas. And they are graduates of that program. And now to have made it, and they've been at the fair the past several years, and to now be here on this stage and y'all trying their food, I know is something that they are very proud of.
That's
So,
amazing. That's
Yes.
so great.
Well, they definitely did the oxtail justice, so it's very good.
Now I feel terrible about what I'm going to say next. So
No,
Thanks,
not at
Matt.
all. That's what we're here to do. You're here to judge. That's why we
Well-
brought you here.
the beef is wonderful. The flavor is really, really good. That chili sauce is amazing, by the way. There's a real nice balance of the acidity and the sweet and the spice. The hush puppies, let it down. They're very doughy and a bit, crumbly.
Dry, maybe.
Yeah, that's the only thing that lets it down. But the flavor of that beef is amazing.
That's great.
I agree with the chili sauce. The nice thing about oxtail is it has a really rich oiliness to it, almost like eating a brisket.
Yeah.
The fat, which I love, everybody loves. And dipping it in the chili sauce, I think the acid and the heat in the chili sauce really help to kind of smooth that out. Yeah, so it's very good.
Richard, I can honestly say I've never thought of that description as I ate something in my life.
Chef
That's
versus
why
radio
you're a chef,
broadcaster.
and I'm a drive-through.
We've got this paired with Hopadillo IPA, the largest selling Texas IPA, I must say. And when I'm doing, thank you, when I'm doing, like Richard probably could agree that I try to, match strength with strength, food strength and beer strength. So I think this balances very, very nicely because yes, it's definitely got a strong flavor. And I think the bitterness of the IPA kind of cuts through the fat that Richard was saying as well. So all in all, really, really delicious.
It's great.
As somebody who likes the heel of a piece of a loaf of bread, that's that's my favorite part of it. I must say that the ends of the oxtail roll are really good. Yeah, there's a crispiness on the ends of it that I really, really like.
I agree.
Hey, Zach, T, I haven't heard a peep from you. What's going on there?
I said I love the oxtails.
Did you finish it?
I wish I had more oxtails.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I see what happened. You finished it.
You know what's interesting is you take a bite and you think, that's pretty good. And the next bite is better. And the next bite is better. You sort of start working your way through this and you think, wow, this stuff is pretty good.
I agree.
That's a really good review that I'm sure that they're very excited to hear. So that flavor builds, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to embarrass myself again. I think I spilled the foie broth on my scorecard.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Richard.
I'm having a hard time writing the score. It just kind of goes through the paper.
All right.
Could I
State
get
Fair
another-
team, I need a new scorecard to the stage. I
get
need a
one
new
more?
scorecard to the stage.
How many we
please.
had to drink, Richard?
No. Yeah, you think I can handle it, right?
Apparently not.
I know.
Good. We will get you taken care of. If you
Thank
want to
you.
write on the parts that aren't wet, we will then translate it over. No worries there.
I can't see why all of these are finalists.
Yeah.
'Cause they are all really, really unique and delicious.
Absolutely.
That's great. All right. Well, speaking of that, we are at our fifth and final dish in the savory category. So next up, get ready for turkey ribs, y'all. Turkey ribs from Abel Gonzalez. Let's welcome Abel up to the stage to receive his finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little bit more about his food. All right, this is a new twist classic. You never and serve it with stuffing, seasoned fries, homemade giblet gravy, and a secret salsa recipe. You can also order it Texas style with barbecue sauce, French fries, jalapenos, and pickles. You'll crave it come the holidays, but you'll only get it here during the State Fair of Texas. Congratulations, Abel. You can head backstage with your fellow contestants, and we'll see you again shortly.
Look at this.
Oh, you got two.
at
Aha,
this.
we got
Everybody
Texas
gets
style and
two.
original.
Wait, which one's Texas style?
The barbecue one. The one that has barbecue
Is
sauce.
it okay if we only sample like one of the fries? So we'll save some room as we keep going?
Of course. You can choose how you like to sample it, for sure.
Ooh, y'all are trying to big my back. That's what they say when you're trying to get some pounds. Thank you.
Brad, what do you think of this?
Which one is the Texas style and what's the other one called?
Texas style is the one with barbecue sauce.
Okay.
The ones with the pickles.
Is it out of pocket to ask for more napkins here, by the way? Is
Not
that
at all. Look, somebody was waiting in the wings already.
So I can see that.
Perfect. Thank you, Jeff. Multi-talented director of security right there. All right. So, exactly, right?
I might roll my sleeves up for this, I think. Like, oh, get ready. All right.
So again, as a reminder, you have one that has giblet or giblet, depending on how you choose to say it. Giblet gravy, and a secret salsa recipe. And you have one with barbecue sauce, jalapenos, and pickles. So there's the original, and then there's Texas style, which is the barbecue.
And this is a little cranberry, I assume, over here.
Is it? Okay, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
That might be the secret salsa that he was referring to.
Keep
Maybe
the
it's-
napkins coming.
Keep the napkins coming. Yeah, this is
This
going
is
to
a
be
messy job.
It is.
Somebody's got
It's
to do
called
it.
ribs, so
Yeah,
you
we have
know.
to, like-
I
Do it with
appreciate
your
y'all
knife.
diving in
I
too.
know.
Come on,
It's a
Richard.
rib.
Get in there, Richard.
I know. I'm going in.
Let me see.
Look.
So
at
tender.
this.
So Norm, how's retirement going?
What?
How's retirement going? Are you enjoying it so far today, specifically?
I would like my job back. I'm working harder in retirement than I ever worked when I had a job.
That is true. You've been very busy since you retired.
And I believe he has a podcast that's going to be starting.
Yeah.
Is that
Monday.
correct, Norm? I heard about
Labor
another
Day.
week or so.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
5 days a week. It isn't going to be all sports. It's going to be called Just Wondering. And there's a lot of stuff we just wonder about.
Yeah, this could have been your first episode, Norm.
Right?
Just set up shop, report
Well-
this.
The first episode is on Dak Prescott. And the second one is drinking water and where would you find it if you lived on the street?
Oh.
Interesting.
Impactful. That's great. Impactful. What are we thinking of the ribs so far, y'all? Did you ever know turkey? Did you ever consider turkey ribs?
Ribs. Not really.
Did you know turkeys had ribs?
I did. I was thinking the same.
I was, admittedly,
Texas
I
turkey?
did not think of that.
Yeah.
I will say this: the turkey
I gotta say,
inside
this is like something.
is tender, moist,
Yeah.
flavored like all the way through. So it has really, really great seasoning. The exterior has a nice crunch to it, but I think maybe with the time it takes to get here and sitting for a couple of minutes, it got a little soft. It's still crunchy, but it's it's like turkey chicken fried steak on a stick, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like, I could see this being very popular this year, like long lines for it.
The giblet gravy is my favorite. It reminds me of Sunday gravy, like Sunday dinners in England. That's really flavorsome because using the giblets has like helped to get that flavor. I like this barbecue sauce though. That's nice. Yeah.
Is this actually the rib of a turkey? I mean, there's a bone down
He's
there.
just wondering.
And I never realized turkeys had ribs.
It's a good question. Very, very valid
It's a
question.
very large turkey.
That's
Very
obviously
large,
a
yeah.
subject for one of your podcasts.
Yes, you wonder. Yeah.
You
Good
turkeys have
podcast.
ribs.
Yes, yes. Sounds like we'll be booking Abel on Norm's podcast soon to talk about turkey ribs.
Coming soon.
It's given Thanksgiving. you
Yeah.
know?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can, again, this is another meal I feel families can buy and share. So I think this is something that people at the fair would like.
That's a good point. Very good point, Jazzy. Thank you.
I feel though, I don't know, creativity wise though, it's basically fried meat and some sauces. I mean, it's tasty fried meat. But in terms of like comparing it to the creativity that's gone on over here in the other dishes, I feel like less so. Although we're still questioning the rib situation with turkey. So there is that. So
I'm wondering,
That's a good point.
are the French fries like massive necessity in this? Or could you
Yeah.
do a smaller version of each all in one basket and you get both
Both.
kinds? Yeah.
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 Yeah, because the only thing setting these apart is the condiments, essentially. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, I like that it has two different flavors, the Texas style and the original. When I think of turkey, honestly, Thanksgiving, kind of dry, kind of avoid it.
Yeah.
But this is really tender, like Richard was
Yeah.
saying, really tender, really flavorful.
So interestingly, the first one appears to be light meat, and my second one, the barbecue one, seems to be dark meat.
I had the same.
And I
I
love
like
both, but I really love dark meat.
I feel like we need, is anybody from our livestock team here?
So they probably use different
Yeah.
parts of the tea to make it.
That's definitely.
Yeah, I have the same on this. It's dark and that's like. Is
It's-
cranberry sauce made from scratch?
It says it's a secret recipe, so I would think that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know I've had many an argument at Thanksgiving dinner tables about cranberry sauce with Americans because I like the thing that sloshes out of the can.
Wait, you do? Or
No, they do.
Okay,
They.
just clarify.
The friends that come over, they do. And I made it from scratch, and they were like, "No, I want the one that's out the can." And I was like,
It
"Well,
has
just-
the rings around it.
Oh. No, take it away from the table."
And that's
I'm
why
a fan
food is
more of
subjective.
the dark side.
Subjective.
I'm a fan more of the dark side opposed to the white meat here. I like the, it's more
aren't we all-
flavorful.
Aren't we all the friends?
All right. All right, good. Well, that takes us to the end of our savory dishes, y'all. So you can tabulate your scores. And we're just going to give you a few minutes to do that. And raise your hand when you have all your scores down on your card. And our team will come by and collect those before we move on to the sweet category.
Carissa, why don't the big Texas on either end of the stage have clothes on?
Just wondering.
I don't even know how to respond to that one. It's, you know, it's definitely when we started it in 2005, the kind of nod to an Oscar at the fair. Hence the body of an Oscar, the head of Big Tex. Yes. But I like the observation. Thank you. Work on that one. So Zach and T, what have y'all been up to lately? What content can we look forward to coming soon, aside from the Big Tex Choice Awards?
We recently just bought a house in Frisco. So
Congratulations.
we're decorating that, renovating it. So that's been really exciting for us.
Mhm.
And then traveling around the world as best as we can do. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we enjoy your content greatly.
thank
you all. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
That's the correct answers. That's the correct
Uh,
answers.
I wonder if the rest of you had the same problem of, once you've gone through everything, you go back and remember the ones you had before. And not only are you trying to pick the best, but
The right one wins.
how do you pick the worst? I mean, these were all really good.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can tell you the internal judging panel that got us to the top 10, I mean, it was hard for them to narrow it down to this. Thankfully, the scoring gave us a good line, but there were so many incredible entries in the competition this year. We're always amazed at our concessionaires and how they're always able to come up with these new and innovative items because they just continue to top themselves every year. It's amazing. It is.
All right then. Who's
Good.
clearing the
All right.
table? Not me.
They will come, and as they come, bring you the next dish. Tell them what you want them to take away. All right. So we are going to satisfy that sweet tooth that maybe y'all have had after those 5 savory items. Let's move on to
Can
our
the sweet
top 5
tooth be
finalists
satisfied?
in the sweet category. First up in the sweet category is Biscoff Delight by Stephen L. Giddy. Please help me welcome Stephen to the stage to receive his finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little bit more about his food. Immerse yourself in the realm of a classic New York style cheesecake coated with Belgian chocolate. Each bite reveals the symphony of an outer layer adorned with crushed Biscoff cookies, offering a delightful crunch. To elevate this edible artwork, a drizzle of Lotus Biscoff spread cascades gracefully, imparting a caramelized touch. Finally, a crowning glory is bestowed upon this culinary marvel with a perfectly placed Biscoff cookie that entices you to embrace pure indulgence. Congratulations, Stephen. You may head backstage and we'll call you out again shortly. Thank you. Congratulations again.
I am so excited about this one. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
It's here. It's here. It's here.
Give it to me.
It's beautiful.
You're not
Okay.
excited.
No, not at all.
I'm hearing murmurs. Talk in the mic so our fans here can hear you.
Thank you.
Do you want my fork? And
I'm good.
I'm embarrassed. Could you say it one more time?
Of course I can. I'm happy to. Just all right. You're gonna.
My ADD's kicking in. It really is.
It's overwhelming. I can understand. Immerse yourself in the realm of a classic New York style cheesecake coated with Belgian chocolate. Each bite reveals the symphony of an outer layer adorned with crushed Biscoff cookies, offering a delightful crunch.
Oh my God.
Edible artwork, a drizzle of Lotus Biscoff spread cascades gracefully, imparting a caramelized touch. Finally, a crowning glory is bestowed upon this culinary marvel with a perfectly placed Biscoff cookie that entices you to embrace pure indulgence.
I want to bathe in this.
Mhm.
Oh, so
Wow.
good.
This is it right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
This is so cute, and
Winner.
I just love it. Oh, look, she opened her
We've
mouth.
only just begun. We've only just begun. What you think, Zach?
I don't know. That's loud. Maybe it blew my mind. It's that good. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
like-
remember this.
I like the idea that it's on a stick.
Yeah.
And the presentation is beautiful.
Mhm.
And it holds together so well. This
It's not
is it.
messy. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
messy.
Come on, Mark, give it to me. What is
I love it's in this box.
I think I'm going to have to take my pants to the dry cleaner. I'm making such a mess over here. My pants are going to the dry
Oh.
going on right now.
I
So,
also wore
yeah.
stretchy trousers for this because
Yeah.
I knew. This cheesecake is gorgeous. It's creamy, it's light, and then that crunch of that Belgian chocolate, like you know when you eat Magnum. Magnum. Yeah.
Y'all gonna like this.
The corn dog has a serious contender for
Ooh.
best food on a stick.
Wow. Wow.
Great point, Norm. Great point.
Chef Chamberlain, I'd
Well,
love to hear your thoughts.
I'll be honest, cheesecake is my least favorite dessert,
Mhm.
but this one is so creamy
It is.
and light.
Mhm.
You know, normally what I don't like about cheesecake at the end of the meal is it's really, really heavy.
Yeah.
This is literally the lightest cheesecake I've ever put in my mouth. And the other thing about cheesecake is it doesn't have texture, right? There's no crunch. And I like, you know, as chefs, we always think about, you know, the soft, the crunch, you know, pairing it up, right? Having
I don't
some
know what you
texture.
said. What did you say?
You've been really quiet over there. This has crunch. It has creaminess. It's really, really fantastic.
It is fantastic. I like cheesecake. That's high on my list of desserts. I wish I got to the cheesecake a little bit more quickly. There's a lot to get through to the cheesecake. That's a
Eat
good
quicker.
thing. Yeah. Eat more quickly. That's the plan. Yeah.
I got there pretty quick.
I'm a little concerned about the people coming after the Biscoff Delight, to be honest with you, but I'm going to keep an open mind. Let's
What's the highest?
This is very creative. I can see people taking pictures with this and it being very Instagrammable. This is really good. It's very creative and I really like the flavors. It's very good.
Jazzy, I forgot to take a picture. It just went straight in my mouth.
It's okay, girl. It's all right.
Fail.
Any other feedback?
This is a good.
We're eating. I get it.
This is the
I
best
get it.
picture
Samara,
right
what's new on your plate these days?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I went back into acting. I did that for a bit for the summer. So that was fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah. After baking and then baking and, because I filmed both the shows back to back, but I'm going to go for another show. So we'll see. But I'm actually going to be going back home for a bit to England, visiting with my family. So that's next on the list. And I'm excited because now I can do food tour at the places that have opened up since I've been away for the last 7 years. So I'm excited about that.
Wow, that's amazing. What is it like being, because you've been on some pretty big shows. So what is it like managing all of that and kind of becoming a household name?
It's weird, especially when you're in Costco and they're like, oh my God, I know you. I was like, I'm so glad I will make up today. That it's weird. But it's cool. I think the biggest thing that's come out of it that I've absolutely loved is that young bakers have come up to me and said, oh, it's really inspiring. Because I say to them, I was terrible a few years ago, especially decorating cookies. I was awful. It was like a 5-year-old did them. And I went to the audition for the show. I was like, here are my cookies. And then she was like, the producer was like, yeah. Suffice to say, I did not get on the show that year. And then I came back fighting the following year. And she was like, wow, you really, stepped up your game. And then I won CookieCon. So dreams can come true.
That's amazing. Congratulations on your success.
Yeah, congratulations.
Okay, well, if you're ready, we're going to move on to the next item.
Okay.
It is ready for us. The second item in the sweet category today is Bourbon Banana Caramel Sopapillas by Cody and Lauren Hayes. Let's welcome Cody and Lauren to the stage. They'll receive their finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little bit more about their food and this longtime fair family. Yay! Aw.
That's sweet.
Hot and delicious traditional sopapillas topped with vanilla caramel infused bananas, sweet bourbon syrup, crushed candied pecans, sweetened mascarpone cheese, crumbled Nilla wafers, shall I keep reading? And dusted with powdered sugar, or as we call it here, fairy dust. This dish is sure to delight. Congratulations, Cody and Lauren. You may head backstage and we'll see you again soon.
This is the size of my face.
Wow.
Like, look. My face.
As Cody walks away, he goes, it's shareable. It's shareable. So we love here at the fair.
I mean, I don't.
This is a lot.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've been dreaming about this ever since I read that it was one of the finalists.
Yeah.
I have to take a picture with it now. So you can see it's the size of my face.
Before and after.
Does anybody need me to reread the description? Do you feel like you have it?
It sounded so
Richard,
good.
you
I would
need
like
the
you to reread
description
You
it.
would like to hear it again? Okay, I
I
got you.
listened to
I
stuff.
got
You
you.
sure?
I really
don't-
listen.
I don't need you to. I just like for you.
Hot and delicious traditional
Okay.
sopapillas topped with vanilla caramel infused bananas, sweet bourbon syrup, crushed candied pecans,
Why don't we stop?
sweetened mascarpone cheese, crumbled Nilla wafers, and dusted with powdered sugar. This dish is sure to delight.
Oh my God. Wow.
It is sure to delight. I'm
Yeah.
delighted. This is honestly,
Every
this,
reporter here just said soundbite. Richard Chamberlain.
this is a delicious. I grew up, in South Texas. We had sopapillas, every time we went out to have Mexican food.
Okay.
But this is like, well, it's like a bananas Foster
Yeah.
of sopapillas, right? So it's got the bananas, it's got the cinnamon. I love the mascarpone edition.
Yeah,
And
same.
and they mentioned seasoned mascarpone, so it's obviously a little sweetened. And this is incredible. This is really. This might be on Chamberlain's menu at some point. I'm just
It's so good. It's so soft and light and airy.
This is great.
Right.
It definitely checks all the boxes too of shareable for family,
Absolutely.
Instagrammable,
Absolutely.
great picture
Absolutely.
to post this.
I love the candy pecans on top.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with candy pecan.
I'm gonna have to undo one button on my jeans.
I'm sliding back on my chair because of the sheer weight now in my stomach. Like,
This is so good.
I was telling Jazzy, oh yeah, I just went to the state fair, had the pizza, and then the bourbon banana caramel sopapillas. That's all I ordered.
Yep.
This is so good.
What kind of beer would you pair with something like this, Brad?
Well, I think the maltiness of the Ziegenbach. Everybody loves a Bach beer in Texas, but I think the maltiness would pair great with the sweetness of the sopapillas. So the Ziegenbach. You're using a fork on this one.
oh my
I don't
gosh.
know.
Well, did you see it? Look at it.
He said, forget the fork.
What?
Look at him.
Mhm.
He had to dig into that one. It's good.
All right. Well, while y'all finish that up and tabulate your scores, we are going to introduce the third item in the sweet category. It is Fernie's Fried Cherry Pie in the Sky by Christy Urpillo and Jonna McKee. Please welcome Christy and Jonna out to the stage to receive their finalist trophy while I tell you all a little bit more about their food. Maybe.
I'll take it. Look what I did.
They're busy.
Who's excited for some cherry pie?
I am.
Hey, there they are. All right. We cannot tell a lie. This is the rendition of America's favorite pie. A pie tart mold is lined with flaky, buttery pastry dough, then layered with tender, crumbly shortbread cookies, juicy and tart sweet cherries, a layer of blended shortbread cookies, and finally topped with more light, airy pastry dough. Then hand crimped, forming the cutest of pies. After a quick dip in the fryer, this luscious dessert is topped with a butter almond shortbread crumble, giving you a taste of cobbler and cherry pie. Presented with the iconic pairing of Texas's own Bluebell vanilla ice cream, drizzled with cherry preserves, clouds of whipped cream, and garnished with sugared dark sweet cherries. This divine dessert tastes like cherries from heaven. Enjoy. Congratulations to Christy and Jonna. Y'all may head backstage and we'll see you again with your fellow contestants shortly.
Is anyone keeping track of our caloric intake?
We don't do that at the fair.
Norm,
An explanation?
the button on my jeans.
Because I think I.
Yeah, let's do it one more time.
One more time?
The
All right.
explanation.
Let's do it.
She asked for it. I didn't.
Don't
I don't mind while y'all eat. I'm happy to.
Richard. Goodness.
All right, we cannot tell a lie. This is the best rendition of America's favorite pie. A pie tart mold is lined with flaky, buttery pastry dough, then layered with tender, crumbly shortbread cookies, juicy and tart sweet cherries, a layer of blended shortbread cookies, and finally topped with more light, airy pastry dough, and hand crimped, forming the cutest of pies. After a quick dip in the fryer, this luscious dessert is topped with a butter almond shortbread crumble, giving you all the taste of your favorite cherry cobbler, I hear a beer opening, and tangy cherry pie. Presented with the iconic pairing of Texas's own Bluebell vanilla ice cream, drizzled with cherry preserves, clouds of whipped cream, and garnished with sugared dark sweet cherries.
Mm. Mm.
Carissa, I have a complaint.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Bigger
This
spoon?
spoon they gave us is too small for this.
Need a bigger spoon over there? Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you
I've
got
got
one.
one.
Good, good, good.
Okay. I love the cherry is the star, which is what you want. You want it to taste of cherry. It packs that punch. It's great. I love the addition of the shortbread. I'm just not a fan of that crust. I'm going to say it. But that filling is gorgeous. It's delicious. Very, very cherry. And shortbread, obviously being English, I do love shortbread. So shortbread's great. I like the almond addition. That's nice. Really good combo with the cherry. But yeah, that crust isn't, I'm not a fan of the crust, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Jazzy, you want to go ahead and go?
Yeah, I was just gonna piggyback off of what she said. I think it's really good. I think it's a beautiful presentation. But yeah, the crust, it might be just a little bit much for me, just a little bit. But I do like the almonds on top.
That's great. All right, Chef Chamberlain.
I'm really loving this. My wife and I just got back from Montana, several weeks out there this summer, and we ate a lot of pie, a lot of huckleberry pie, which are really fresh out there this time of year. Got to fight the bears for them, but it's worth it. But I grew up on all kinds of pies and love them. I will say what I do like about the crust is the sprinkle on top with the almonds and the little nougats, because it does give it that extra sort of texture of crunch that sometimes pie's missing.
Yeah.
And so I think that was a really, really great idea to do that. And then, of course, I am all about ice cream on any dessert. So this ice cream, especially topped with a little candied cherries and little cherry sauce and whipped cream, this is right up there. Delicious.
How are those candied cherries? That sounds amazing. I don't know about
Delicious.
Mm.
Yeah. What do they say what they made the pastry out of? Because it looks like a simple water crust pastry, but I don't know. I feel like maybe a pâté sucre or even a brisée would have been great for this, but
It just says buttery, flaky, buttery pastry dough.
okay. I wonder what the ratio was.
All right, Zach and T, I want to hear from y'all. What are you thinking?
I agree the crust is a little thick, but I love how well this dessert balances out with the tartness of the cherry, and anything with ice cream is just good.
Agreed.
Yeah, the cherry's like the winner here. Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. Absolutely. It's great. That flavor's on point.
Mark, you look like you're ready to talk.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact. I agree with Norm. The line from Jaws, I think we're going to need a bigger boat. I would say about this dessert, I think we're going to need a bigger spoon. I would say that, but it's quite interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
The presentation is really unique.
Yeah. Great for creativity, I think, for sure. Very good points for that.
Great. Brad, what would you pair with this?
Well, this is a little bit lighter, I think, than the first couple. So, I would think maybe something a little bit more summery, like our ranch water, which is very effervescent. I think that would be going perfectly with kind of a fruitier, kind of lighter dessert like this. That's really good. I mean, I'm not the professional baker or anything like that, but I don't even like cherry pie normally, and it's really good, really good.
That's great. That's great. Well, you brought up a good point, Brad, is food is subjective at the end of the day. And so everybody likes different things. And that's why we really try to make a diverse panel of celebrity judges, because everybody's going to like something. Somebody might not like it. And so it's about really rounding that out, because our fair goers, 2.5 million of them, by the way, they all have different tastes. And so we want y'all to help us just narrow it down so everybody can come out and try what they think is.
And that's why the pencils have erasers.
Yeah, and that's right.
Carissa, this takes me back to when I was very small. My mom, 4'10" Lillian Hitzkes, used to bake every weekend. And her only child, Norm, couldn't wait for the pies to be finished. So she'd always make me my own small cherry tart that would be baked before the big pie filling.
Oh, that's so,
And
sweet.
This literally takes me back to that. I mean, my mom didn't have the crumbles and the bluebell and the salted cherries, but it takes me back to that time.
That is sweet.
Samara just added a point for you, Norm.
Yeah. It went up for the sob
Yeah.
story. You got a sob story
Food
for
is
your
so
food.
special. It can really bring memories back, which is
I can see this being very nostalgic for some people that come to the fair who, like Norm just shared, had memories growing up and having a cherry pie. I think it could be very nostalgic.
That's wonderful. Well, if y'all are ready, we're going to move on. The next item, get ready. Not done yet. Next item in the sweet category is sweet Tony and Terry Bednar. Tony up to the stage to receive their finalist trophy while I tell y'all a little bit more about their food. Come on up, y'all. Sweet Encanto is the ultimate sweet delight that is sure to satisfy even the sweetest tooth. A round waffle is lightly sweetened with caramel dulce de leche that is swirled perfectly on a crisp wafer. A specialty cream with slices of strawberry, kiwi, peach, and shredded coconut are added. Then it is topped with raspberry jam and drizzled with sweetened condensed milk. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity to indulge in the best flavors of Latin America and taste the magic of Sweet Encanto. Congratulations, Tony and Terry. You may head backstage and we'll see you again shortly. So Tony and Terry are the other folks that I mentioned that they are graduates of our Big Tex Business Masterclass program. And they've now been at the fair for a few years and are now in this top 10 finalist position, which I know means a lot to them to be here for their family and their small business.
Oh, wonderful. I want to see you do it.
I know. Okay.
Do our judges need,
Ready?
would y'all like me to read that again? The
I think I
description, or-
would. I
You
think I would like that
All right.
description.
Do you need him to read?
All right.
I think I need that description.
Sweet Encanto is the ultimate sweet delight that is sure to satisfy even the sweetest tooth. A round waffle is lightly sweetened with caramel dulce de leche that is swirled perfectly on a crisp wafer. A specialty cream with slices of strawberry, kiwi, peach, and shredded coconut are added. Then it is topped with raspberry jam and drizzled with sweetened condensed milk. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity to indulge in the best flavors of Latin America and taste the magic of Sweet Encanto.
Okay, I just folded it up. So, oh God, it's falling apart.
It's actually a pretty good idea.
That's a great idea.
As long as you don't drop it in your lap like I did.
Oh no.
That way you get it all kind of together.
This might have been the healthiest thing we've had today.
Some refreshing fruits into the mix for you.
Right? It's absolutely beautiful with the colors and the fruits. And so I really like it. I really like it's kind of light. So let me eat some more, but I like the presentation a lot.
That's great.
I would definitely say this is the lightest of the desserts. If that's, that does seem like kind of a contradiction in terms, the light dessert, but that's what I would describe this as.
Yeah. How's that crisp wafer? Tell me about this crisp wafer. I hear it crunching.
You know, I don't know if you know about that edible paper.
I'm so confused.
So nothing. That's what it tastes like.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. End of sentence.
T, what do you think? Zach's mouth is full.
I agree. It's light. I kind of wish this was on like a Belgian waffle or something with these fruits and cream. Yeah. I think this edible light wafer could be a bit heavier. Yeah. I mean, we're at the Texas State Fair, right?
Yeah. Calories don't count.
The hardest thing is figuring out how to eat this
Okay.
because it's delicious, but you don't know whether to cut the wafer or.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of thing that you must lean over the table if you're eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say that the dulce de leche is being overpowered by everything else that's on there. So I don't really get the dulce de leche, and I love that stuff. The presentation was great. I feel like, like I said, the wafer paper is kind of like edible paper for me. Just because I worked a lot with that stuff for cakes, and it's not doing anything for me. The concept I can get, like, it's a really good idea, but I feel like the execution, I'm with you as well, like T on that. I think it would have been great if it was on something a bit more sturdy.
Yeah.
Hefty. Yeah, that would be my takeaway. But it's nice to have some fruit.
Right.
At the fair.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The fair is about something for everybody, right?
Yeah.
And so you're going to get people that gravitate this because the colors and the presentation is beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of work that went into making this so gorgeous. And I love the little pink paper and the little box. I just think it's really well thought out. And, when you put sweetened condensed milk on anything, I am totally in on it because that taste with the dulce de leche is really, really good.
You can taste the dulce de leche?
Mm-hmm.
Got such
It's
a
right there.
refined palate, Richard. That would be why your restaurants do so well.
Thank you. Thank you. You should come.
Well, all right.
I have. I've been to your restaurant. It's great.
If y'all are ready, we're going to move on to our final dish of the day.
But if you're inviting me.
Our final dish in the sweet category this year is Trail Aid by Ruth Hans. Please help me welcome Ruth to the stage to receive her finalist trophy while I tell you a little bit more about this refreshing beverage.
Interesting.
All right.
Ah, he comes with drinks. So cute.
If the Texas heat is bringing you down, Trail Aid is the perfect remedy. This delightful blend of summer fruits, crisp cucumbers, and fresh mint, blended with homemade lemonade, is the ideal elixir to cure what's ailing you. Trail Aid is a fruity, refreshing, non-alcoholic cocktail served in a souvenir cowboy boot cup to be enjoyed anywhere. After a trail ride, in a saloon, and especially while strolling through the State Fair of Texas fairgrounds. As Big Tex might say, these boots were made for walking. Trail Aid is boot sipping good. Congratulations, Ruth. You may head backstage and we'll see you again shortly.
I'd be interested to know from Brad what best of his beers goes with this.
Do a half and half mix, maybe?
Thanks, Norm. No, I was going to say, I would never want to be disrespectful to these folks. But the closest thing, and you would probably agree with this, English, would be something like a shandy. So you could do this with a Love Street Blonde Ale would be good. But yes, as long as nobody's feelings are going to get hurt by mixing the two, Norm. But thank you.
Yeah, shandy's always a good idea.
The boot cup is so cute.
It's so cute. Do we get to keep it?
It's lovely. Yes, of course you do. Of course you do.
Skull.
Yes, you get to keep the bush. Yes, you get to keep the cup. Yes.
What all is in here?
Oh, I'll read it again. If the Texas heat is bringing you down, Trail Aid is the perfect remedy. This delightful blend of summer fruits, crisp cucumbers, and fresh mint blended with their homemade lemonade is the ideal elixir to cure what's ailing you. It is fruity, refreshing, non-alcoholic cocktail served in this souvenir cup to be enjoyed anywhere.
This is great. I love this.
That's it right there. That's it.
Yeah, I don't drink, and so this is so nice and refreshing, and like kids can have it. And that mint that comes through is just perfect. It's the right amount of mint and the fruitiness. Very well balanced mocktail. Because I tell you, I've had a few mocktails in my time, but this is brilliant.
It's wonderful.
Well, I do drink, and I would like to ask Brad along those lines, discussing these questions. Now, how would you make this an adult Trail Aid? How would we, Norm asked what beer you would pair with it, but if you were going to, again, in keeping with the theme of the recipe, the way that you can, how would you make this an adult Trail Aid?
Well, I think you just very quickly drink the top half of that, Mark.
Okay, all right.
Then I grab one of these cans right over here and pour it on top.
Chug it. No, it's
Right.
serious.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on.
this one. All right.
This is so light and refreshing, especially after eating so much. I just want to drink the whole thing. And this is very, very good. It has a unique flavor. I really like lemonades, but this has a different flavor of a lemonade that I haven't tasted before. I think this will definitely be something that people like if they come to the fair.
It's great, especially in this heat.
Mhm.
Very, yeah.
It is perfect because of the heat, but this would also work on a not as hot day. In the latter weeks of the fair, this would absolutely work as well because it is just so refreshing and so tasty. It is just like an explosion of flavor when you drink it.
That's
It's
great.
very good.
Yeah, these top 5 sweet finalists,
So
it
good.
was
You'll have a
much,
tough
much
job.
closer than I think the Savory one is. So I might have to peek at a couple
He's
of
copying me,
couple
basically.
of your answers. Stop erasing
Teacher.
everything.
Zach and T, what do y'all think?
Two things. First thing being that it's the only drink. It's a little bit hard to judge based off the other stuff,
That's true.
but arguably this might be the best thing that I've had all day. It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Wow.
The other thing I'd say too, so this will be our 3rd time attending the fair. Every time I would say finding a unique drink is always one of the hardest things. So that actually fills this category pretty well.
That's wonderful.
I would
That's
highly
great
recommend
feedback.
this to anyone that's going to the fair.
I'm really
Well, we will give y'all a few moments to finish scoring
All right, I'm gonna change
our
this.
top 5 sweet
Are they going to
items.
sell this in a gallon?
I don't
buy
know.
this in a gallon.
Afterwards, we'll need to ask Miss Ruth. Miss Ruth she'll let us know. So y'all finish tallying your scores, and the state fair team is going to come get those from y'all.
Has there ever been a tie in any of these categories before?
I can say that there's, I don't think that there has.
Okay.
Do they have to
All right.
duke it out if there is, like Hunger Games style?
Oh, we should. Hey, if that happens,
Just ask.
I don't know. That'd be interesting. We'll think on that one in the off season for sure.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go. I'm done. I'm done. What did you? I'm just being nosy, Richard. Let me have a look.
So it's going to take a little bit of time for our team to tally up those scores. Does anybody have anything exciting going on that they want to talk about today?
Richard.
Promote? I mean, Richard, you're not just about prime steaks, prime rib, prime steak. You have many more delicious things at
I
Chamber.
hear you have a very famous and wonderful Christmas party, apparently. And a Christmas party that you throw that's rather splendid.
Oh, how'd you hear about that?
Just through the
It's like a-
grapevine. Christmas is my favorite time of the year, Richard. Just putting that out there.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
free.
Christmas, you will make the list. Trust me. Let's see, exciting things that are happening. Tonight is our last night of Restaurant Week. We have 260 reservations, so I'll be heading to work after this.
Right after this.
Fine.
Yes.
We're very
That's
busy.
amazing.
But it's been a great year. Restaurant Week, which is really Restaurant Month, raises a lot of money for the homeless. And this is our 26th year. So our steakhouse turned 30 years old in June,
Wow.
which is, thank you,
Amazing.
Lord, a miracle. And Norm, I think you were one of our first customers, actually. I think you came in the first week we were open.
I think I was, Richard.
And
Longevity in restauranting is a hard thing to achieve. How many restaurants have come and go since you opened your restaurant? How many hundreds, thousands have come and gone? It really is a testament to you.
thank you. Yeah, we feel very blessed. Yeah, we're just plugging along and getting ready to come out with a new fall menu in about 2 weeks that will launch, just featuring some of the braised meats. Like we're going to put a Wagyu short rib on with a really rich Cabernet reduction, roasted shallots, fresh thyme, and just kind of spice up the menu a little bit for fall, bring those warm fall flavors in. So it'll be exciting. Fish right now, Alaskan halibut is just really at its peak. So that's probably our biggest fish seller right now. along with beautiful mahi-mahi and sea bass and all that. But I'm looking forward to the state fair again. I really am.
Us too. Us too.
It always
Counting
signals
down.
fall and a great time of year.
That's right. Thank you for that. Mark, the maps. Talk to us about the maps.
Well, our season starts 2 months from the day before yesterday. Our first home game is 2 months from today.
Go Mavs.
Yeah, very exciting. It'll be Kyrie Irving's first game against the Brooklyn Nets since the trade when we have our home opener. One thing I'm genuinely excited for that the NBA is doing this year is we are doing something called an in-season tournament. I believe that the trophy is going to be called the NBA Cup. So it's something that's done in soccer and basketball leagues throughout Europe. And it's just, it's a tradition that's starting this year because every tradition has to start somewhere. So it's a chance to have something else besides the championship after a long regular season and a long 2 months of playoffs to compete for. So those games will be really early in the season. So right after the fair is over with, essentially, is when some of our games will be during the regular season that are part of the NBA's NBA Cup competition. Whoa, I almost spilled my Trail Day Cup, which would not have been good. Now, the NBA Cup competition will get started just shortly after the State Fair. But first, the State Fair, where you can enjoy some of these amazing desserts and the food that we had today.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Jazzy, what about you? What's going on in your world?
Well, I have been a little busy. When I leave here, I'm actually doing a fashion show. So it is to be a fundraiser to help raise money for the homeless, which is one of the things that I do. I'm a community affairs director, so I do a lot of work in the community. Yesterday, we did a town hall speaking about HIV and how to change the stigmas in our communities. And so that's just a little bit of what I do, but I'm also a radio personality. So of course I would love you guys to check me out anytime I'm on the radio, 97.9 The Beat. Any hip hop fans? A few, okay. If there's some old school in here, we do Magic 94.5 as well. So we cover both as far as our company, and we love to support the state fair. We give away tickets to the state fair, and I am just so happy and honored to be here today. Thank you so much, Carissa, for the invitation, and hopefully we picked some good foods that you guys would love today, because I've tasted some really good food today. So thank you.
We thank all of y'all for being here and
Thank you.
you know, volunteering your time to do this. We truly appreciate it. And to your point, Jazzy, all of these foods, the top 10, will be served at the fair. So again, food subjective. This is a fun part of the competition, but our concessionaires that made it to the top 10, that's really winning. And so anybody can come out and try all top 10 foods. As I mentioned earlier, we'll have a food map that is in our visitor's guide online. It's at our hospitality and info booths around the grounds for you to be able to come and taste all 10 yourself and decide what you feel should win those titles. But that's just, this is such a fun competition. The fair is doing so much great work in the community year round. I know it's something that I am incredibly proud to be a part of this 137-year tradition here in Dallas.
Thank you. That was great.
Yeah. Amen. Amen.
If you all are going to come to the fair and try all 10 of these, I'd give yourself about 3 or 4 days.
On that note, the season pass is a great option because you can come anytime you want. Thanks for that setup, Norm. BigTex.com.
That was an incredible assist. You know, speaking, somebody who appreciates a good assist in basketball, that was a Luka Doncic pass, and you just hit the 3, Carrie. That was very well done.
We didn't plan on it.
Well, thank you and the state fair. This has been an awesome partnership. I appreciate you guys letting me do this. It's always a ton of fun, and everybody that helps do this for Team Carbach, I appreciate, as well as our awesome wholesaler out there for being here and supporting as well. So couldn't do anything without you guys. So thank you guys very much.
That's true. And know that we have the proper Carbach pairings that Brad was referring to. We'll have those available online as well for you to be able to decide, because Carbach is offered out here at the State Fair of Texas, and for you to try the pairings that they're recommending with each of these top 10 finalists. All right, I think we have the sheets.
I'm nervous.
Here. We
I'm
know
kind
the
of
winners.
nervous right now.
We know the winners. Little Big Tex, he's here. And thank you. Here we go, y'all. exciting. Okay. A few house cleaning things. Before we announce the winners, we would like to take the time, of course, to again thank our celebrity panel of judges. And we appreciate you lending your taste buds and your stomachs to this very important cause today. We hope you enjoyed your time here today. And I see that I don't need to ask this. Our creators are already out here. So thank you all for coming. And everybody's just doing it already. The president, if he could come up, is here. So we're good to go. This is Mitchell Gleaver, our president, our senior vice president of food and beverage, Melanie Lanier. And we have little Big Tex as well here to, sorry, there's a spider. Just keep going, to hand out the trophies here for our winners. So it's the moment we've all been waiting for. As we announce the winners, please come to the front of the stage to accept your trophy. We are going to start with Most Creative. So the winner of the 2023 Big Tex Choice Award for Most Creative New Food at this year's State Fair of Texas is Bourbon Banana Caramel Sopapillas by Cody and Lauren Hayes. Congratulations, y'all. Come on down. Woo! Good job. We're going to grab a few pictures. Should I photo bomb? Woohoo! Good job! Congratulations! Lauren are part of a legacy fair family that has been here for generations, and they recently took over the family business a few years ago. Cody is a trained chef, and we're just so thankful to have them here at the fair. Congratulations on this win. I know it means the world to y'all, so thank you. All right, next up, I'm going to read our winner for Best Taste Savory. So the winner of the 2023 Big Tex Choice Award for Best Taste Savory New Food at this year's State Fair of Texas is Deep Fried Pho. Congratulations, y'all. We're going to snap a few photos, but I know this means the world to y'all. And they've been a concessionaire here at the fair for many years. This is their first time to make it into the finals of the Big Tex Choice Awards. Congrats! Congrats! In case y'all can't tell, we're a big fair family here, so we're all very excited for each other. Congratulations, y'all. Good to go? All right. Yay, congratulations. Congrats. And last but not least, the winner of the 2023 Big Tex Choice Award for Best Taste Sweet New Food at this year's State Fair of Texas is Biscoff Delight by Stephen Algetty. Come on. Woo!
In the bag.
Can I just be in the background? Stephen is the newest concessionaire of our winners today. He joined the fair a few years ago and has already made a name for himself with long lines at the Tower Building because his food is incredible. So we look forward to having everybody out here. Again, congratulations to all of our finalists this year. Good job. We are less than 32 days away from opening day of the State Fair of Texas. Thank you. When you are ready to celebrate at the most Texan place on earth this fall, Big Tex and all of us will be here to welcome y'all back with a friendly howdy, folks. The 2023 State Fair of Texas starts Friday, September 29th and runs through Sunday, October 22nd. As mentioned, season passes and premium tickets are currently available at bigtex.com. Once again, thank you to our celebrity judges. Stick around. We're going to take some pictures. And we just congratulate all of our finalists again and our winners of this year's Big Tex Choice Awards. Thank you all for coming today. For our friends in the media,
All right, it's back to us backstage. Wow. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe that they won. Like, those were amazing entries, amazing finalists, and I'm so excited for people at the fair to try them.
Yeah. And right now, I think we're going to go try them.
Yeah.
So if you want to find out anything about the Big Tex Choice Awards, visit bigtex.com. Don't forget to also sign up for that newsletter. We want to see you. We want to make sure that you have the best deals here at the fair. And always, be sure, like, share, follow us here on social. Again, we will be coming to you every day live at 11 a.m. at the fair, different places you may not know about at the fairgrounds, bringing you a tip of the day and a giveaway of the day.
Yep.
So we look forward to that. And you may not, we have some really good stuff lined up. So you're going to want to tune in. All you're going to have to do is like, share, comment, all of those things to be entered to win for those giveaways. So we will see you. Oh gosh, not that far away.
I know.
It's really close, almost 30 days.
Yeah.
We'll see you September 29th on opening day of the Great State Fair of Texas.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.